81-year-old passed away due to showering mistake, a wake-up call. Have you ever thought that something as ordinary as taking a shower could actually be deadly? It sounds unthinkable, right? But for millions of older adults over 60, this simple daily habit hides a silent threat, one that could change your life in a heartbeat. I'm about to share something that could literally save your life, or the life of someone you love. Because believe it or not, there's a specific time of day when showering becomes the most dangerous, and hardly anyone talks about it. Stay with me, what you're about to hear could mean the difference between safety and tragedy. Section 1: The hidden danger in your bathroom. For most people, the bathroom feels like a safe place. But for older adults, especially in the early morning hours, it can become a hidden trap. Here's why: our eyes need light to see clearly. And before sunrise, even if the hallway glow seems enough, your vision is weaker than you think. Take Gregory Harrison, for example. At 81, he was still living independently. One early morning, he went to take his usual pre-dawn shower. The bathroom lights were off, just a faint glow from the hallway. He didn't see the water pooling on the floor. He slipped. The fall shattered his hip, and his independence vanished in an instant. "If I had just waited until daylight," he later said, "I would have seen the water. I would have avoided the fall." Gregory's story isn't rare. In fact, research shows that people over 60 lose up to 60% of their ability to see in low-light conditions. And it's not just vision, it's depth perception, spatial awareness, balance. The bathroom becomes a maze of hidden threats. But here's the good news: this is fixable. You can make your bathroom safer right now by installing motion sensor lights and using non-slip mats in bold, high-contrast colors. These small tweaks, they can prevent life-changing accidents. Your bathroom shouldn't be a battleground. Take action now, before it's too late. Section 2: The deadly double drop, blood pressure meds plus hot showers. Now let's talk about something even more dangerous: your medications. Did you know that taking your blood pressure meds right before a shower could be putting your life at risk? Here's what happens: blood pressure naturally dips when you step into a warm shower. Add in medication that lowers it even more, and you've got what doctors call the double drop effect. Your brain may not get enough blood. You feel lightheaded. You faint. In the shower, that's a recipe for disaster. Patricia Sullivan, 76, used to get dizzy every morning in the shower. Turns out, she was taking her medication just before bathing. Once her doctor helped her adjust the timing, waiting at least 2 hours before showering, the dizziness vanished. That one small change made all the difference. So talk to your doctor. Ask if your medication timing is putting you at risk. Never shower within 2 hours of taking blood pressure meds. It's a tiny adjustment, but it could save your life. Section 3: Morning dehydration, the silent setup for a fall. Here's something few people realize: every morning, your body wakes up dehydrated. You've been asleep for hours, and in that time, your body loses water, through breathing, sweating, even just normal metabolism. Now picture this: you wake up dehydrated. You stand up too quickly. You step into a hot shower. What happens? Your blood pressure drops even further. Blood pools in your lower body. Your brain doesn't get enough oxygen. You feel dizzy, disoriented. And all it takes is one wrong step. That's exactly what happened to Leonard Sullivan, 77. He couldn't understand why he'd feel dizzy in the mornings, especially in the shower. His doctor told him the truth. You're dehydrated. The fix? A single glass of water before his morning shower. That's it. Now, no dizziness. No risk of falling. No fear. So here's your next life-saving habit. Drink a full glass of water before you even step foot in the shower. It takes less than a minute. but it could prevent a fall that changes your life forever. Section 4. Your brain's morning delay, why reaction time matters. Ever wake up and feel like your brain is just slow to catch up? That's not your imagination. In the early morning, your reaction time is slower. Your thinking isn't as sharp. Your reflexes are dulled. For seniors over 60, this isn't just a mild inconvenience. It's dangerous. Because the shower demands coordination, balance, quick reflexes. And when your brain is still booting up, even a tiny misstep can become catastrophic. So if you're rushing into a hot shower first thing after waking, before your body and brain are ready, you're putting yourself at risk. Give yourself 15 to 20 minutes. Rehydrate. Let your brain wake up. Then shower. It's not about slowing down. It's about staying safe. Let's be clear, this isn't about scaring you. It's about protecting you. Simple changes can save lives, yours, your parents', your partner's. Install better lighting. Adjust your meds. Drink water. Wake up fully. These are not big changes, but they're powerful. If this video spoke to you, subscribe now. We've got more life-saving tips coming your way. And if you're making even one of these changes today, comment "yes" below. Let us know. Your story could inspire someone else to stay safe. If there's more we can do, type "NO." We're always listening and improving. Let's protect each other. One small change at a time. What if I told you that simply taking a shower between 4 a.m. and 8 a.m. could put your life at risk? It sounds dramatic, but the truth is chilling. For older adults, those early morning hours are the most dangerous time to be in the bathroom. And it's not just about slippery floors. It's about your brain, your heart, and your body's ability to keep you safe. Let me explain. Segment 1. Cognitive decline in the early morning hours. Between 4 a.m. and 8 a.m., your cognitive function is at its absolute lowest. Your brain hasn't fully woken up yet. Reaction times are slower, by as much as 30%. Decision-making is impaired. You may feel foggy, disoriented, or just off. And in a place like the shower, where quick reflexes can mean the difference between safety and catastrophe, that's a big deal. Take Franklin Wilson. He's 79. Always sharp. Always alert. But one morning, something changed. Franklin stepped into the shower as usual. But the water had turned scalding hot, and he didn't notice in time. His brain just couldn't process the danger fast enough. By the time he reacted, it was too late. Severe burns. Weeks of recovery. Later he said, "If it had been midday, I would have noticed. But my brain just wasn't functioning at full capacity that early." Franklin's story is a sobering reminder. The reflexes you rely on in the afternoon, they just aren't there when you first wake up. Solution: shift your shower time. Aim for between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m., when your brain is fully alert and better able to keep you safe. Segment 2. The fatal delay in emergency response. Now, imagine this. You slip and fall in the shower. It's 5 a.m. The house is quiet. Everyone's asleep. You're alone, unable to move. That was the terrifying reality for Beatrice Harper, a 73-year-old widow. She fell at 5 a.m. during her shower. No one found her until 4 hours later. By then, she was in pain, suffering from hypothermia, and deeply traumatized. Doctors told her if she'd fallen just a few hours later, when neighbors or family might have checked in, her outcome could have been very different. Solution: install a waterproof emergency call button. It's a small device, but it could save your life. And if you must shower early, let someone know. Check in. Don't go it alone. Segment 3. The body's hidden morning risk, the morning surge. There's something else you need to know. It's called the morning surge. While you're sleeping, your blood pressure drops. But as you wake up, especially between 4 a.m. and 8 a.m., your blood pressure spikes suddenly. This puts tremendous stress on your heart. Now combine that with a steamy hot shower, and you have a recipe for cardiac events, dizziness, and fainting. That's exactly what happened to Stanley Peterson, a healthy 75-year-old who lived independently and stayed active. One morning, he showered between 4 and 6 a.m. By the time his daughter found him, he was unconscious on the bathroom floor. Stanley never knew that showering that early was risky. But now, you do. Solution: shower mid-morning, between 10 a.m. and noon. That's when your body is more stable. Your blood pressure is more regulated. It's a simple switch that could literally save your life. Segment 4: Temperature shock, another silent risk. Have you ever felt lightheaded in the shower? For older adults, that's not just a passing moment, it's a serious warning sign. As we age, our bodies struggle to regulate temperature. And in the early morning, your core body temperature is at its lowest. That makes you especially vulnerable to temperature shock, a sudden, dangerous reaction to hot water. Dr. Amanda Chen, a geriatric health expert, explains that this shock can trigger arrhythmias, fainting, even cardiac arrest. Just ask Albert Reynolds. He was 83. Still sharp. Still active. He liked to start his day with a hot shower at 6 a.m. But one morning, the hot water combined with his body's low temperature, and his heart went into arrhythmia. He survived. But it was a wake-up call, for him, and for his family. Solution: lower your shower temperature to lukewarm. It's a small change with big impact, on your heart, your circulation, and your safety. I know, it's hard to hear that something so simple could put you at risk. But now, you're not in the dark. Now you know what to do. Shift your shower to later in the morning. Lower the temperature. Install an emergency button. Let someone know when you're showering. These aren't just tips, they're potentially life-saving decisions. Your health, your independence, your safety, they matter. So take action. Today. If this video opened your eyes, please hit subscribe. We've got more life-saving tips coming your way. And share this with someone you love, because no one should ever go through a preventable tragedy. Drop a yes in the comments if you're making the change today, or a no if you think there's more we can do to improve this message. Thank you for watching. Stay safe. Stay healthy. And remember, your safety is worth every small change.